to get your more update in terms of how is the demand trend shaping up. Are we seeing consumers coming back, or is there some sluggishness that we're seeing coming in? We're joined by Sandeep Jain, ED at Monte Carlo Fashions, joining in with us this afternoon. Mr. Jain, very good afternoon, and thank you so much for joining in with us. What I want to understand and what we are actually picking up is that in terms of the demand, what we understood was that April, May was a bit sluggish. But now, currently, what is the demand trend that you're seeing on ground? Especially, given that there was a good summer this time and 56% of your product segments is coming in from cottons, is that a sort of a worry that we could see in Q1? And now, what is the demand trend?
You are right. April and May was little slow as compared to, I would say that the previous months. But in June, it has picked up, and we're seeing the healthy growth as far as like-to-like growth is concerned at our stores. So June has a very good beginning, and we are hopeful that as inflation is coming down and discretionary spending is a little bit back, so we are very hopeful that by September and October, that is Q2 and Q3, the growth should be back on the track.
So, sir, given that end of season sale this time has started earlier than usual, what has been the customer response in the sale, and given the sluggish demand, are you expect the end of season sale to last longer this time?
Definitely what happens is that when the customer footfalls are less, so the only intention of the company is to increase the average bill value. So whoever customers are coming, so they should spend more. So that is why the EOSS have started early. So yes, I think this is going to last till around 31st of July. Normally it lasts around 31st of July only, till 15th August, and normally it lasts till that date only. But only thing that this year it has started early because of lower customer footfalls.
Okay, so that has started because of lower customer footfalls. But also, I just want to understand then, what would you look at in terms of the overall growth guidance for FY24? How should we be expecting that? Because obviously, if everything is shaping up a bit slower right now, would that be a worry in terms of FY24? And what is your growth target for FY24 then?
Yeah, we also said in our phone call that we are cautiously optimistic in this financial year, and we will only give our guidance in Q2 of this financial year after seeing the spending as well as, and also the economies, again on the back of on the growth track because of rate cuts by the RBI also, and the inflation is also down. So that might boost spending in the Q3 and Q4 of this year. So we'll give our guidance in Q2 of this financial year.
Right. And also, Mr. Jain, just want to understand in terms of anything that in terms of expansion plans that you have in store for you. 55% of your revenue is currently, what I'm understanding, coming in from the northern region. So expansion plans in other region, or would you want to still expand a bit more further in the northern region and focus mainly on the north?
Yeah, we are more aggressive on our expansion plan this financial year. Last year, we opened around 40 to 45 stores. So this year we plan to open 50 to 55 store, and 80% store would be in northern and eastern region, and 20% store we would be opening in southern and western region. So that is the guidance also we gave. So and also we have a mink blanket plant which is coming up in J&K, which should be operational by Q1 or Q2 of next financial year. So that land is already procured, and the rest other things are under process.
So on the raw material side, cotton prices were declining continuously for the last 8 months by around 25% but currently the government has increased the minimum support price by around 9%. What could be the impact on the margins on this?
So you're right, the cotton price have gone down, so that is definitely benefiting us and other players also. So I don't think that there is any considerable, effect as far as pricing of MSP is concerned, because it all depends on the demand of the yarn. So demand is not that good as far as cotton yarn is concerned, as exports are down because Europe and US are export is down. So that is why the yarn prices are lesser as compared to normal levels. So I think that this trend is going to continue for another 3 to 4 months, and then it may see some upward movement.
Any growth expansion, inorganic expansion plans that you have going forward? Also, would you be looking to grow inorganically only in the textile space, or are you open to acquire companies from other than textile space as well?
No, we'll be focusing on the organic growth, and there are a lot of scope to grow organically in the southern and western region where we have a little bit aggressive as compared to last 2 3 years. And in last 2 3 years also, from a sale of 45 CR, we have almost achieved 100 CR of sale in southern and western region. So there are a lot of scope organically to grow in pan India.
Okay, a lot of scope to grow organically in Pan India as well. And if I want to just talk about online sales, how has that shaped up? Because obviously we've seen that boom coming in terms of during COVID. That trend had continued. How is that online sale as of now? And also just in terms of discounts, are there better discounts in terms of online sales as well, given versus an offline, or would you go in terms of a store then?
Yeah, actually, online sales has been, on upswing once the COVID was there, but now it is in the line with the offline growth. So it's matching the offline growth. And as far as discounts are concerned, I would say that online discounts are, in our case, it is little lesser as compared to offline sales. So that's the advantage we get. And normally we keep the prices same at all the channels, whether it is online, offline, or modern retail or the MBO business.
Okay, right. And so just in terms of obviously what we could understand also in terms of the inventory position, how would that be standing after your end of season sale? What is the expectation there?
So our inventory got added last year because some of the quantity we hold for because of delayed winter, which will be used in this Q2 and Q3 of this financial year. Otherwise, the inventory I think will come back to normal in Q3 this fiscal.
Okay, thank you so much, sir, for joining in with us this afternoon on ET Now. It's a
Thank
pleasure
you.
having you on the show. Thank you so much for that.